How's it going, guys? It's UnVxrsed coming at you with a brand new tutorial video. You guys voted, and the first topic we'll be going over in this series of tutorials is custom attack poses. Personally speaking, you have every reason to use custom poses. It allows you to make more dynamic looking attacks, especially in the case of hand-to-hand combat. In a handful of animations, I've seen people heavily rely on the default poses in the game. While there isn't necessarily anything wrong with this, it can certainly make a lot of things look similar and boring to look at. Hopefully this video though will help you think outside the box and come up with some cool stuff. Let's get into it. Usually the way I like to do things is to find something to base my pose off of. In this example video here, I used a few kicks from Street Fighter for inspiration, and I kind of feel like making another kick, so let's do that. I'm going to try and replicate this kick from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Okay, so the key to customs in my opinion is the hide panel in the other section. Oftentimes you'll see people tell you to separate your character into a body sheet or something like that, but you don't need to do that all the time. In this case, I'm just going to be using this running pose as a base, and I'm going to be hiding the arms and one of the legs. Now, of course, you can tweak the facial expression to be whatever you want it to be, and the process is pretty much the same as creating a body sheet. We're just going to take screenshots of all the different pieces of the character. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this body real quick, and then I'm going to do so for the arms and the other leg. Also, to make this process a heck of a lot easier, I'm going to be using body parts from different poses. Like I said, really taking advantage of this hide panel. I'm just going to get a straight leg from the standing pose there. I'm going to get a bent arm, change the hand on it to a fist so it closely resembles the pose that we're trying to replicate. And then I'm going to find another arm that kind of looks like it could hang over the character's head. Now that we got all these body pieces, we're going to switch over to Ibis Paint to actually put them together. Okay, for the canvas here, I'm going to do 500 by 500, but you can really use whatever you like. This just happens to be what works for me because I find that if the actual pose itself is smaller, I have to do less resizing when I actually put it into whatever I'm animating. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the backgrounds off of these. If you have a preferred background erasing app that you want to use, you can use that instead. I'm just going to be using it here to save myself a little bit of time using the magic wand tool. And then I'm going to rearrange and resize these layers to finish the pose. And there we go, it's finished. And that's my process for making custom poses. You can save yourself a lot of time by using one pose as a base and modifying the arms and legs. You can do this for punches and other stuff too. Like if you wanted your character to walk with their hands behind their back, you could totally do that with this. Anyway though, I hope this was able to help you out some. If you have any other questions for me, leave a comment and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.